So that was written how long ago?
I don't remember, but it was before Trump. It was like before this presidency. He was just doing an analysis of Adolf Hitler and he how he mobilized so many people for such a radical cause.
And in a way, it sounds like people on both sides of almost any argument right now.
I think the writer is a CIA operator, operative, ex.
But it's interesting is that I don't really have a position on it, but the most recent events. So, for example, right now, everybody's focused on the siege of the Capitol and the bad actors in that process. Yeah. And then part of what I'm getting called out for is I'm making a statement now, but I did not make a statement like that during the riots this summer. And why didn't I make that? Why didn't I say something then? But then you can keep going back, and it's like this pendulum keeps swinging, and it never ends. So how far back do you go? Well, okay, I didn't take a stance on that. What was the thing that happened before that I didn't take a stance on, and the thing before that I didn't take a stance on? And as they're happening left to right, conservative to liberal, Republican to Democrat, they just keep swinging. And it's like, well, at least we didn't do that. Well, at least we didn't do that. And it's just this high schoolish pushing match back and forth, and it never ends. And then when you say, like right now, this has got to end. Why? Because, well, a siege on the Capitol kind of is a capstone event. That's
It's not
truly
violence born out of
unique.
Protests for human rights. It's violence born out of wanting to change the government.
Yeah. So it's a bigger deal. So, at what time is it okay to be engaged? And I want to be really clear. I truly have dear friends all across that spectrum. And that's,
me too.
And that's really what hurts me, is that I know them, and I know what they tend to be like. And I know that they tend to want to be good people, and they tend to want to do the right thing, and they want to, but they've got their own ideas on how to go about that. And I'm not picking a side, which is probably the problem. But I know personally that the more I'm exposed to, the more people I talk to, the more sides of the issue that I actually get to hear their side, the more I realize I didn't understand the bigger picture.